we got a lot of potential. We got some shot makers, we got some penetrators. We got for the first time somebody who can just drop the ball to on the block and everybody else spaces out. And I can space out for a little bit and not only get the ball every time. I think Elton's going to be great. You know, post defense, shot making from 15, 16 feet. Tricks looks like he's in great shape, stayed in shape all summer. So yeah, I think we're going to be good, and we're going to still be a tough team to beat. But where we're going to end up, I have no idea. I think that the West is stacked, especially on the top. So it's going to be tough to crack that those top 2, 3 up there. But we're sure going to try.
How'd the conversation go when Jay Kidd called you and said, "Hey, you know"?
Well, he didn't call me. I had no reception in Africa where I was. So I only really checked my phone like once a day at night, and the day before he said he was coming, and I think that's what Mark was a little upset about, that he basically said he was coming back, and then a day later he said no, he wasn't coming. So yeah, it was frustrating. You know, I told him we'd love to have you back and we'd love to have you retire, but I mean, you know, he's old enough, and he made a decision that he thought was best for him and his family. So obviously I respected that, and we moved forward. And I wish him well.
Dirk, usually when you're competing for a championship, I mean, there's stability at some level as part of that. Obviously, with adding 8 new players, there's not a lot of stability from last year. What makes you optimistic about competing for a championship?
Yeah, I mean, winning the championship that year was kind of tough to bring the boys back. We had a bunch of guys that were free agents, and you know, we decided to keep our salary cap open for the first time in my career here, and that's the route we took. And unfortunately, or whatever, last year we had some big fish available and we didn't get them. So you can do 2 things: blow the whole thing up and start over, or you're going to keep signing guys to shorter contracts and to stay a player in the free agent market the following year, and that's the route we took. And I still think for that we have a heck of a team for basically saying we still want to be a player next summer and still put a decent product out there. We're going to go out there and compete and see what happens.
Dirk, what's your anticipation and excitement level about getting to go to Germany and be there to train for a few days and play a game there?
Well, it's going to be a circus for me. I already know that. It's going to be a busy couple of days, but yeah, looking forward to it. I've been telling Cubes basically since we started these overseas trips we need to go, and he never wanted to do it. So I guess this year they forced him, and we're glad. But no, it should be great. I mean, the guys are going to see Germany a little bit. Berlin is a fun city. I think Barcelona is actually one of the best cities in Europe, so I think it's going to be a great trip. And obviously, for a week, it's a little tough. You know, you get over there, you're jet lagged, and you got to play twice, and you know, NBA cares events and interviews and stuff like that. So it's going to be a little hectic. But I think it's also going to be a great experience. And Barcelona better hook me up with some tickets to El Clasico on Sunday night, and then I think the trip will be great.
How long do you think that it will take for the chemistry between yourself and Caden to solidify?
Well, I played with Chris 2 summers already now, since he became a German citizen. He helped me come or reach my goal and be a part of the Olympic Games in 2008. So we played together that summer, and then we played together again last 2011 after we won the championship. But yeah, he's a very good offensive player, and I think we play well off each other then, and I don't see any problems coming here in the future. You know, he can post. He can take a pop a little bit, so I think we can actually run some different sets for the 5s and run some plays for the 5s this year. And where that allows me to sit back a little bit or to spot up or do something else. So I think it's going to be great.
Dirk, what was your reaction when Nash went to the Lakers, and what do you make of the talent they've assembled out there?
Well, it's on paper they're really, really good. I mean, their starting lineup. It's almost an all-star game. Starting lineup, so they're stacked, and yeah, they're going to be great. We'll see how they match together, and I think they're going to be tough to beat if they stay injury-free. You know, nobody knows how Dwight's feeling after his back surgery, but if they're all healthy, I think they're going to be a tough team, and they're definitely one of the favorites in a tough West. And, it was definitely weird to see Steve in the Phoenix uniform. It'll be even weirder now to see him in the Lakers jersey, but usually you get used to it after a couple games.